Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a week of reading. This morning, I read Holiness by J.R.R. with my quiet time. This is real life. I only got to read like 3 pages. My boys are playing right here next to me, then I got my little baby. I'm gonna read a little bit in The Last Murder at the End of the World. And yeah, that's what we're doing. And we stopped by Starbucks and got a little coffee. I brought with me my bag of books. I've actually turned my book bag into like a purse. So I've got my Kindle here and I'm working through the biography. So we'll see how far I get. That's where I first discovered it. It's the library. Hey guys, it's Tuesday. My daughter is trying to take a nap beside me right now. I'm in her room. Today is the day where I'm going to sit and read because it is raining outside and it is absolutely the perfect setup. I'm going to dig a little bit more into my book club book. And then yesterday, my husband and I on our date went to the library. Some of the footage you saw yesterday, or for me yesterday, not for you, it was a couple of seconds ago. But I got this copy of The Anne of Green Gables. It's illustrated and it's beautiful. So I'm gonna just sit here and stare at that. It's Wednesday and we came out here to the park to play. You can see the lake behind me, just how beautiful it is, and my boys are out here playing. I always bring a little mini Bible to put in my diaper bag because I bring that one to church because it's not so cumbersome. And then I've got my Kindle here and I'm going to work through my Queen biography. I got quite a bit of that done, and so far I've learned a lot of interesting facts about her that I didn't know before. I'm about almost 40% through that one. It is a big book. I think it's over 400 pages. It has to be. It's pretty thick, like the physical copy is. I have the physical copy and the Kindle version. We're just going to enjoy ourselves. We came out here to kind of beat the heat. We're out here a little bit earlier than usual, but it's beautiful. It's shaded all around us and just a beautiful day to come out here and play. Hey guys, it is Friday. I literally sat and after my kids went to bed, read the entire book of the first book in the series of Unfortunate Events by Lemony Snicket. I read that series. I think I got to like book 5 or 6 when I was in middle school. It was just so nostalgic, and it was like 178 pages, and I just sat there and read the whole thing. It was so good. Alrighty, it's me again from the car, and I mentioned the other day that I finished the Lemony Snicket book, and I wanted to recommend that book. It is a middle grade. I don't know if you would describe it as fantasy. There are some elements of like, it's not magic, but it's kind of like extraordinary circumstances. That book is 5 stars for me. The characters, something about like simple writing. I feel like Lewis does this a lot with his works, especially in Narnia. His children's books are very, of course, like they're written for children, but some of his other writings as well, I've read Till We Have Faces by him, that's my favorite Lewis book of all time, are very simple, but I think that's what makes them so poignant, and that's kind of how this series reads. So that was a 5-star read, loved them. And then I worked through How Not to Save the World by Hosanna Wong. I read about probably 10 pages, so about a chapter, and I have like this much left. So far, this book is not doing it for me right now. I think this book is probably sitting at a 2-star for me, and the reason being, just briefly, I think it's too long, for one. The author repeats themselves quite a bit, and I don't think that some of the points within the book are, not that it has to be original per se, like, because Ecclesiastes says there's nothing new under the sun, but I don't feel that this book is exactly hitting the nail on the head when it comes to methods and what the Bible actually means when it comes to sharing and proclaiming the gospel. I also have some other additional disagreements, but yeah, that's kind of a brief overview. But I will say some positives about this book is that some of the stories that she tells have been relevant and encouraging, and she does have some truths in there that I think are important to remember, but overall I think the approach is not something that I would recommend. So I wanted to do a quick update on The Last Wonder at the End of the World without giving too much away. I don't dislike it. Something that I'm not particularly enjoying about it. I don't know if the author's intent was to make you engage with the characters in the way that I was expecting. Another thing is, it's a little slow. Ironically, I thought that since this genre was, you know, sort of like a mystery thriller type thing, that it would be a little faster paced, and so I was not expecting it to be this long and drawn out. So I'm curious to see, you know, I've got this much left of the book, like what's going to happen, like what is left to happen, and so maybe I'm going to be wowed, and now I'm going to be like, oops, I spoke too soon. But we'll see. There are some positives about it. I do love the setting of it. It's on an island. It's post-apocalyptic, is genre blending, which is something that I don't usually read, so I'm enjoying that. And it's not creepy, which is also something that I enjoy. I mean, like, I will not watch like horror or anything creepy at all, and this is not scary to me. Some of the like cultural things that happen in this community on this island is very interesting and intriguing, and I'm interested to know how those things are going to be incorporated at the very end. And then today, my husband and I went to Books A Million. I got The Children of Hurin, and my husband just finished this book yesterday, and he kindly said, let's just go buy one. So we bought the paperback. He has the hardback version, and he read that one. Absolutely just love this edition. It's beautiful. And so I'm going to start this one either today or tomorrow,